How goes it? I'm Wills Maxwell, and this is What Did We Miss? Now, this may come as news, but between covering local stories and letting you know that you did not win the lottery, WWAY cannot bring you every story that's happened. In this segment, we take the stories that got overlooked and give them their big moment on TV in front of maybe 1,000 viewers. A couple from Maine now has the honor of representing North America in the upcoming World WifeCarrying Championship. Yes, there is a WifeCarrying Championship. This answers the age-old question, what would the Olympics look like if everyone was drunk when they were planning it? Elliot and Gianna Story won the North American Wife-Carrying Championship last Saturday with the fastest time on a 278-yard obstacle course. 278 yards, that's a little under 3 football fields, or as they probably measure it, roughly 155 wives lying down end to end. They won 11 cases of beer and $665. So wives, next time your husband says, I wish you would just get off my back, just remind them some couples are making money that way. Also, don't let them talk to you like that. You don't need that. A Ruths Steakhouse in Michigan has a new promotion where customers get a percentage off their meal based on how many points University of Michigan's football team won by in their most recent game. Great idea, except Michigan's last game was this.
This is a school record waiting to happen. Ty Isaac with the touchdown, the 9th on the ground for Michigan tonight.
Oh my gosh, I can almost afford to eat at Ruth's Chris. Almost. Because even though a 78-0 win would mean 78% off, the Steakhouse capped the discount at 50%. Now, Rutgers was destroyed in this game. They only gained 22 yards total, which is only 12 wives lying down end to end. Rutgers lost their game before this 58-0, so now they're nostalgic for the time that they lost by only 8 touchdowns. Sounds like it's time for a pep talk. Rutgers, I know 2-4 isn't how you wanted to start this year, but you can still turn this around. Have some pride. You are New Jersey, the Garden State, home of Bruce Springsteen, Queen Latifah, and that one Zach Braff movie people like. I can't remember the name. If nothing else, you provided people with delicious, cheap steak, and for that they are grateful. Now pick yourselves up and keep the next game close. In New Hampshire, 2 brothers who run a recycling business got into a fight which culminated with one brother using a front-end loader to knock over a crane the other was inside. Parents, this is why it's important for your kids to play nicely and share their toys. Otherwise, as they get older, they'll just fight with bigger and more expensive toys. Stanley Emanuel leapt out of the crane before it was tipped over, and he's fine. Folks, here's the What Did We Miss promise. If a news story involves someone getting hurt or dying, I will not report or make jokes about it, no matter how hilarious that death might be. If I come here and I tell you a story about someone who ingested so much helium they floated into the sky, just assume they walked away from that fine. Peter Emanuel, the brother who attacked with the loader, was later arrested when he fled the scene in a garbage truck. I really hope the arresting officer made a pun about how it's time to take out the trash as he handcuffed him. Speaking of people whose toys grew with them, one man transformed an ambulance into a giant radio flyer wagon. I hope it never breaks down because the only thing that can tow that is a 15-foot toddler. Ted Mangum, the designer behind the car, built it to fit in several passengers.
Somebody asked me a while back, did it run on gas or diesel? And I said, neither one. I said, it runs on smiles.
Which is good because smiles are a renewable source of energy. Ken Bone would approve. I'm Wills Maxwell, and that's what we missed.